Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Daryl, and I will be your English teacher today. This lesson is called Landmark. Please say landmark. Very good. What is a landmark? I will show you. First, I want to ask you a question. Are you ready? What is this? Have you seen this before? What is it? Ah, very good. Some of you know. Some of you saw this one before. So, because you know it, it is called a landmark. If you see it, you know where you are. That is a landmark. So you are right. It is Taipei 101. Please everybody say Taipei 101. Very good. Where is Taipei 101? Is it in Kaohsiung? No way. Is it in America? No. Of course, it is in Taiwan. In what city? In Taipei. You can see because the name says Taipei 101. But even if you cannot see the name, you know where it is, right? Because it's very famous. Please say famous. Great. Famous means everybody knows it. That's called famous. So if I show a picture of Taipei 101 to somebody in Taiwan, anybody in Taiwan, and I ask, hey, what is this thing? Where is it? Do you think everybody will know that this is in Taipei? Everybody, really? I have a very young baby. She is only 4 months old. Does she know? No, of course not. But everybody else knows this place. It's very famous. This is the most famous landmark in all of Taiwan. Why? Why is it so famous? Does anybody know why? Because it's very, very what? Very tall. That's right. Very good. It's a very tall building in Taiwan. Now, this is in Taipei. I have a question. Does Kaohsiung have any landmarks? Maybe yes. How about this one right here? What is this place? Do you know it? It's called the 85 Sky Tower, but you can just say Kaohsiung 85. It is in Kaohsiung. Is it a landmark? Well, let's see. Is it famous? Yes. Does everybody know this place? Yes. If I show a picture of this to your friends or your family, will they know it is in Kaohsiung? Yes, they will. So yes, it is a landmark. This is the famous landmark in Kaohsiung. Great. So what can be a landmark? Can a person be a landmark? Can Teacher Daryl be a landmark? No. Only something that is in one place and doesn't move. It stays in the same place. That can be a landmark. So here are some pictures. First, is this a landmark? Did you see this place before? Do you think it is a famous place? Yes, it is. So is this a landmark? Yes, this is a landmark because it's famous. Many people know this is in Kaohsiung. How about this one? Is this a landmark? No, it's not a landmark. You don't know where this is. Maybe it's in Kaohsiung, maybe it's in Taichung, maybe it's not even in Taiwan. You don't know because it is not famous. Except I know. This is my home. But it is not a landmark because it is not a famous place. I cannot show a picture of this to people and people will know, oh, I know, that's Teacher Daryl's home. No. So it is not a famous place. It is not a landmark. So do you understand what a landmark is? I hope so. But if you don't, that's okay. I will show you more landmarks today. Okay? Great. You need to know 3 words when we are talking about landmarks. The first word is called building. Please repeat after me. Building. Very good. Tower. Excellent. Statue. Great. So what is a building? Well, here we go. These are some buildings. Buildings are places that people make. And people can live there because they have rooms inside. So this is a building because people made it, and it has many rooms, and people can live there or work there. So it's a building. And this one is a building too. Someone made this, people can live there, and it has rooms inside. So is it a building? Yes. So I have a question. Do you live in a building? Who said no? Yes, we all live in a building. If you said no, then where do you live? Do you live in Love River? Do you live in the park? No. Everybody lives in a building. Almost everybody lives in a building. Next, this is a tower. Towers are very tall, and people don't live there. Like this is a tower. It's very tall. Does anyone live in this tower? Can you live there? Can you go, oh, I am home? No way. Nobody lives here. So it is not a building, it is a tower. And this one too, it's very tall, and people don't live there. It is a tower. Great. Next, how about a statue? Let's find out. Statues are things that people make, and they look like a person or an animal. Those are statues. So you can use stone to make a statue, or you can use wood to make a statue, or clay, or metal, or glass. You can use a lot of things to make a statue. So let's see some statues. Later I will show you. So buildings, towers, and statues can all be landmarks, right? Very good. So here are some pictures of different kinds of buildings. Here you can see this building is the tallest building in the world. This is number 1. It's called the Burj Khalifa, and it's in Dubai. It is the tallest building in the whole world. And this is a city, and all of these are buildings. So my question is, does Kaohsiung have buildings? Of course, yes, so many buildings. How about your school? Is your school a building? Yes, it is, because it has rooms and people can work there. It is a building. Next, here are some towers. Does anyone know this tower? Do you know where it is? This tower is in Japan. It's called the Tokyo Sky Tree. Very good. And this is a very famous tower also. I will show you this tower next. It's called the Eiffel Tower. Please repeat. The Eiffel Tower. Great. Do you know where it is? Like, is the Eiffel Tower in Taiwan? No way. Who can guess? Where is the Eiffel Tower? Well, here is the answer. You can see it. It is in France. Please say, the Eiffel Tower is in France. Great. It is not the iPhone Tower. Don't call it the iPhone Tower. It's called the Eiffel Tower. Good. Next, let's talk about statues. Remember, statues can look like people or animals. So here is a statue. Here is another statue. And this is one more statue. He is not a statue. This is a very famous statue. Do you know where it is? It is in the USA, or you can say America. And the city is New York City. This statue is called the Statue of Liberty. Please repeat after me. The Statue of Liberty. Great. It is a very tall statue. What color is it? Yes, it's green. It's a tall green lady. And it's very famous. Now let's look at some famous landmarks in the world. There are many, many famous landmarks in different countries. I want to ask you, have you seen any of them? Have you traveled to any other countries or just Taiwan? I like to travel. I have traveled to about 25 countries, maybe more. That's a lot. And I have seen a lot of famous landmarks in the world. So I want to show you some of them right now. Are you ready? Good. This first landmark is called the Sydney Opera House. Does anyone know where is the Sydney Opera House? You can see right here. It is in Australia. Please say Australia. Great. And this is the most famous landmark in Australia. Do you know where Australia is on this map? Well, first, here is Taiwan. Where is Australia? It is this very big country right here. So Taiwan is a lot smaller than Australia. The Sydney Opera House is here in Australia. I went there before. It's very nice. Next, have you seen this famous landmark before? I think so. It's called the Pyramids. Please repeat after me. The Pyramids. And the pyramids are in Egypt. Please say Egypt. Good. The pyramids are very, very old, and people don't live in there. Can you find Egypt on the map? If Taiwan is here, where is Egypt? Egypt is this one. Egypt is in Africa. It's very far away from Taiwan. I have never been to Egypt, but I want to go. Next, this is a statue. This statue is called Christ the Redeemer. Please repeat after me. Christ the Redeemer. Great. And this statue is in Brazil. Where is Brazil? Brazil is this very big country, and it is really far away from Taiwan. The next one is this. It is a hotel, and it's called the Burj Al Arab, and it is in Dubai. Please say Burj Al Arab. Very good. Where is Dubai on this map? Well, here is Taiwan. Dubai is right here. Our next place is this one. This is a very famous tower. Do you know where it is? Yes, it's in Italy. And this tower is called the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Please repeat. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Don't say the Leaning Tower of Pizza. It is not pizza. It's Pisa. Now, do you know where Italy is? Can you find Italy on a map? It is very far away over there in Europe. These famous buildings are called the Petronas Towers. They are in Malaysia. Please repeat after me. Petronas Towers. Good. Can you find Malaysia? It's actually pretty close to Taiwan. It's the closest one. Malaysia is a country with the Petronas Towers. And the last one that we will do before break time is this one. It's called St. Basil's Cathedral. Please repeat after me. St. Basil's Cathedral. Great. It is in Russia. Can you find Russia on a map? Here it is. It's the biggest country in the world. It's much bigger than Taiwan. Okay, thank you for listening. Now it's time to take a 10-minute break. If you have any questions, please ask them. We'll see you after the break. and welcome back. I hope you had a good break time. Now we are going to play a little game, kind of a little game, where we can review what you learned already before the break. So are you ready? This game is called Building Tower Statue. Do you remember I told you a building is a place that people made. You can live there or work there, and there are rooms inside. So like your home is a building, or your school is a building too. There are many buildings in Kaohsiung. Lots and lots of buildings. Thousands of buildings are in Kaohsiung, okay? So remember, building, and please repeat after me. Building. Building, building, building. Very good. Next, tower. Remember, a tower is very tall. Do people live in a tower? No. People don't live there. That is called tower. And the last one is statue. Statue. Please say statue. Excellent. And remember, a statue is something that people made, and it looks like a person or maybe an animal. Sometimes statues are very big. Do you remember the Statue of Liberty in New York? It's big and green. Or Christ the Redeemer is a statue in Brazil. Remember that one? So they are very big. But sometimes you can have very small statues too. But very small statues are not landmarks. Usually only the big statues are landmarks because they are very famous. All right, good. So I will ask you a question and show you a picture. I will say, what is this? And you need to think, is it a building or a tower or a statue? If it's a building, you say, it's a building. If it's a tower, what do you say? Say, it's a tower. Very good. How about if it's a statue, what do you say? It's a statue. This game is very easy. So I will show you some pictures, and you have to tell me, you have to think and tell me, it's a building, or it's a tower, or it's a statue. Can you do it? Yes, I think so. It's an easy game. So the first one, are you ready? Here we go. Is this a building or a tower or a statue? Which one? This is a building. So please say, it's a building. Very good. Why is it a building? Well, number one, people made it. Number two, there are rooms inside. And number three, people can work here. So this is a building. Very good. Now, who can remember where is this building? Is it in Taiwan? No, where is it? You can see the answer right here. The answer is there. Can you read that word? Australia. Very good. This building is in Australia. Next. Wow, this is a very tall one, right? Is it a building, a tower, or a statue? What do you think? Does anyone know the answer? Well, you can see in the name, it's called the CN Tower. So it is a tower. Very good. Please say, it's a tower. Great. This tower is in Canada. Canada is my home country. I came from Canada. Very good. But this tower is from a different city. So I have only seen this tower one time because it's very far away from my family's home in Canada. Canada is very big. Okay, next. How about this one? Is it a building, a tower, or a statue? Well, it looks like a person. So what is it? Can people live in here? No. It is a statue. Very good. Please say, it's a statue. Great. Do you know where this statue is? Have you seen it before? I think maybe you have. This is called the giant Buddha. And it is in Taiwan. Where in Taiwan? Is this in Taoyuan? Or is it in Taipei? Or is it in Taichung? Or Hualien? Where is this giant Buddha? Do you know? Ah, maybe you saw it before. This is in Kaohsiung. You can go there. It's not very far. It's in Kaohsiung. These ones, remember, are called the pyramids. Are they a building or a tower or a statue? Well, I want to ask you, can people live in there? Are there rooms to live or work in? No way. Does this look like a person or an animal? No way. Is it very tall? Yes. So which one is it? Yes, this is a tower. It's actually 1, 2, 3. 3 towers. Everyone say, it's a tower. Great. And it's a very old tower. Did you know that this tower is more than 3,000 years old? Yeah, very old. Even older than Teacher Darryl. And these pyramids are in what country? Do you remember? They are in Egypt. Great, Egypt. Okay, next one. This building is, oh, I just told you the answer. Now you know. It's a building. It is in Dubai, remember? And can anybody read the name of this building? It's very hard to say. Can you do it? B-U-R-J. How do you say that? B-R-J. Burj. How about A-L? Owl. And A-R-A-B. You can say Arab or Arab. And in this name, it's pronounced Burj Al Arab. Can you say that? Burj Al Arab. Great. And it is in Dubai. Is this a house? Do people live here? Actually, this is a hotel. If you go to Dubai, you can stay in this hotel, but it's very expensive. Next, what is this? Is it a building or a tower or a statue? Which one? Good, it is a tower. It's a tower because it's very tall. And can people live here? No way. It's called the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Let's look at this word leaning. Please say leaning. Does anyone know leaning? What does that word mean? Well, I will show you. Look at me. I am leaning. Whoa, too much. So is this tower leaning? Yes, it is. It is not straight up. It's leaning. Will it fall down? Maybe. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is in this country here. Can you read this name? I-T-A-L-Y. It's called Italy. Very good. And I have been to Italy, and I went to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and it didn't fall down. Whew. These big, tall things, are they buildings, towers, or statues? Well, they are very tall, so maybe it's a tower, right? But wait, can people live here or work here? Yes. Are there rooms inside? Yes. So these are buildings. Very good. But the name is Petronas Towers. Huh? Towers? But Teacher Daryl, you said it's a building. Yes, I know. Because in a name, you can say anything you want. If you want to name this, maybe the Petronas Elephants, sure, you can name it that. But are they really elephants? No, they are buildings. But the name of them are the Petronas Towers. And they are in the country of Malaysia. Please say Malaysia. Great. I have not been to Malaysia, so I haven't seen these ones. But I want to go. Do you? Okay, the next one, is this one. Is this a building or a tower or a statue? Can you remember? Well, it looks like a person, right? So it is a statue. All right, it's a very famous statue in Brazil. And it's called, do you remember? It's a little hard to say, but I will remind you. It's called Christ the Redeemer. Please repeat after me. Christ the Redeemer. Excellent. I have not been to Brazil, so I haven't seen Christ the Redeemer. But I really want to go. How about you? This is a very beautiful one. Is it a building or a tower or a statue? Well, does it look like a person or an animal? No, so it cannot be a statue. No way. Is it very tall? It's a little tall. So maybe it's a tower or maybe it's a building. Which one? Well, are there rooms inside? Yes, there are many rooms inside, and people can work in here. So it is a building. That's right. This is a building, and it's called St. Basil's Cathedral. Please repeat after me. St. Basil's Cathedral. Ooh, that's a hard one to say. Let's try it again. St. Basil's Cathedral. Great. And it's a very old building in this country here. Can you read this name? R-U-S-S-I-A. What is that name called? Yes, Russia. Please repeat. Russia. And Russia is the biggest country in the whole world. I have been to Russia, but I haven't seen St. Basil's Cathedral. Maybe next time I can see it. Okay, very good. Now it's time to practice our conversation. What is conversation? It means two people talking. So now it's your turn to talk. You can practice some English now. So later you will find your friend, and you and your friend can practice the conversation. But first, please just repeat after me. Are you ready? Good. Number one. Here we go. Where do you want to go? I want to go to Taipei. Is Taipei in Taiwan? Yes, Taipei is in Taiwan. What do you want to see in Taipei? I want to see Teacher Daryl's house. Oh, no. I want to see Taipei 101. Good. Why do you want to see Taipei 101? Because it's the most famous landmark in Taiwan. Okay, great job, everybody. Thank you so much for listening today. And now, please practice the conversation with your friend. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.